Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Someone needs... Nice and spicy. Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Go and splash! Go and splash! You're toast! Nice and spicy!
So I wonder if you can hear me through this. So let's go do whatever quest the game wants me to do. But first things first, I have to heal. Well, that was easy. Three more. Alright, let's start over. Stop with the track. Time to focus on the plot the game wants. It's going to be a bit of a trip. I realize I'm not talking much, so there's no point in having my microphone in, so I'm just gonna...
Ooh, wonderful. Look up there. That's the Jade Chamber. This is bad. Paimon's... we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location. Let's look around. Hey, look! Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade. Yes, this must be the way. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's Oh. Looks like we've gotten close to... Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon may have just... Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could use...
A reward on the road. Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What? No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. No, but...
What? We're just on guard duty.
What nonsense! Seize the...
Well, here they come.
two arms! Take the target alive!
Wind blade!
Wind, hear me!
Who goes there? Attack!
As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Take the target alive! Take this! Attack! Tactical! Retreat! Let the triad!
Nice and spicy.
Wind blade!
Stop! What's all this?
Lady Kuching, these two...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to...
We're invited guests, here to look for the...
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm Kuching. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang.
wow.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed. These Millilith are just here to guard this...
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be...
That was... Eh? Oh, right.
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stand.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the...
When you say protect, you're referring to their...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this is the first time...
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that is... Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. Either way, I will admit that the actions of Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gill. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest...
Favor? But, wait, that's right. Greeting...
All right. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to come to Mount... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool... So, what should we give to Ningguang? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches. time. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Yeah! Yeah!
Huh? Is it just... Huh? Did you hear that? No! That was... Uh-oh. It looks like the
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Wrecked us all.
With the wind!
You're open. You're open.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge kiss.
I swear by my sword.
You're open.
Go as one!
You're open. You're open.
Becomes the hunting.
You're open. Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rot.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry. Don't say that. I'm Mung Dan, a supplier for... I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, very...
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar...
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourself.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, It's done! The one and only...
Oh, yes. You might want to use...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we...
So, you'd like a copy of Yap?
Yes. Here.
Oh, aren't you?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just... well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would... Could be. But now that Paimon thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy. So, what you're trying to say is that he... Paimon thinks we should check out that book.
So, are you buying?
Hey there! We'd like a copy...
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. So, are you buying or not?
According to Kuching... Excuse me, do you...
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karp.
It's... Since this is our first...
Oh, for me. You have... This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. At first, it was but the size of one room. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. As such, I have been putting...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you
wait!
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. at the Guizhou.
You
I fear our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You too. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is known that beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act, hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back. To play the
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Yeah.
be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes. Why, you've kept your ear to the ground.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to, if possible. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy... I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her but after she said those words, the time of the Adepta... Well, I must say that I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we can... Indeed. It seems that you I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. And with Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite, so... Wait, that's right. Speaking
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon was just... One of the sheets on that... Well, don't look at Paimon like that. One of these... Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Sigil of permission, something, something. Aw, that doesn't sound like... This piece of paper? Oh, Ningguang did say that but research on the Sigil of Permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, well, should we... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't complete... That's way out... Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
What?
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And, they look really mad at us, too.
Gonna get careless. Wind blade! Yeah! Yeah!
Give me a go! My duty at an end. Frozen. Crisp. Flash frost.
Disappear!
I summon thee!
Chill to the
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Wind, hear me.
Go as one!
Windblade!
Oz, reveal thyself!
I must leave no stone unturned.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this. Oh, Paimon! But how did a relic of the adept die? Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the talismans like that, maybe the Fatui are copying the being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thick. Alright, the last stop on our rite of party. Let's go!
needs assistance.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so big and pretty and...
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's.
Oh, so you...
She said the time...
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a... Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to...
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war, of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. That's correct.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once he starts...
Time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. I slammed my penis in the car door.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song from Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Steady as stone.
ready. It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is this because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Lille?
You'll pay for that! Got tired.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
Windblade! Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. I can patch myself up. I must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone. Who is one? Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a... The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for...
Oh, hey! It's... What?
Hello, traveler. Ah! That reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you...
Didn't I tell you the way?
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I...
She's acting different from the...
Oh, well, I met you at that time.
You came all the way out here to see the...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lap... Whenever my duties take me near Yujing...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite alright. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no of the current 7 Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, I've never. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh?
Yes, I am a mix of human and After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued. Well, let's save that I also know where Wild
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him start...
I've had enough. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all... So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about... What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and...
Ah, you're the consultant to... The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are
desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are...
Do they intend to
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. However, both sides were quite
It seems inevitable, given the...
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come...
Surely the Liyue Qixing...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti...
And what now?
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the... Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's closest associates.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Neither path is...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're
Having connections with the... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Sure.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why—
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that go—
You... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want— When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and— But as for me, the greatest
We won't let what happened in
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. How unbecoming. You're wide open. Careful now. Passable effort. Poor timing. A clear shot. Gather. Not bad, not bad. Passable effort. So quick to flee. Poor timing. Cowering already? Celestial Voyager! Try this. So quick to flee. You've made some progress. How unbecoming. Passable effort. A fine opportunity.
Go as planned!
Passable effort. Run all you like. Try this.
I cannot give up! Barbados, guide us.
Solidify!
Short timing. So quick to flee. Celestial Voyager! Disappear! What? Yeah. Cowering already? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got it. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Raging tide!
Nothing to fear.
Leave it all to me.
This!
That's going back in the wash.
You've got some skills. I'll crush you!
Steady as stone.
All you do is run.
Great!
Raging tide! Gotcha.
Leave it all to me. I missed a spot.
You've got some skills.
Solidify!
All you do is run.
Break!
Go as planned.
My turn. No use hiding back there.
Barely a scratch!
Gotcha.
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
All you do is run. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
I cannot give up! Everyone has their limits. I must leave no stone unturned.
This is order!
Steady as stone.
Die here.
Someone needs assistance.
dull
I must leave no stone unturned. Go as flash! Go as planned! Go as planned!
Die here.
I'm fine.
Go as planned! Steady as stone.
You're cut above.
Look! Child's...
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle is already... Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal...
Unfortunately, I must bring this amulet. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was... In fact, it might be...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appeared. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the bound. As such,
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willing. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbin.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof?
But the Archon War ended 2000...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to... With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just in... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still...
What are you
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What a...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought too... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait...
One certainly...
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the map, and as fate would have it, one who did... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this...
I suppose this is... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
My work. Finished. You need to hurry up. To cook this slug through.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one. Wait, hear me.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julia's cars! Wow, it's Madame King's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
My work. Finished.
This is yes.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Barely a scratch.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle. Disappear! This isn't good.
As a dutiful maid would.
My work. Cut. One.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Over here. Flank. Over here.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The ominous aura of that monster has it. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of it. At first, it was only the size of a small... It is a testament to Ningguang's intent. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very...
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, Liyue and its land... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be...
This morning...
What?
In the dream... I yearned to tell him that I also thought to tell him, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations has its own...
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised...
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest...
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last, although I am a mere mortal soul.
Huh? Why does everyone...
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
You see, this is what the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is... Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue.
Seems like like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart?
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. You see...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well then. Oh, right. It's nice. Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the over... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Something new at the Long Min restaurant.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank... But last time we saw Zhongli was... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time... We had better go and make...
Thank you so very much. Julie's out of stock, but we have some new items.
What should I put in my letter?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip? Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped.
Paimon...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me. So
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you
The contract is fulfilled. That...
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more... Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with them until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself...
Oh, Zhongli...
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept, that's right. Which is what...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return...
Of course. And it would have been... Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents. So
in the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill. All of these things turned out as I had planned. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by... Huh? On the contrary, I think it is excellent.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always...
Well then...
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us...
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the G... As for the bargaining chip that the Tsarits... Uncover that answer for your...
Paimon can't... So Zhongli, what's her...
One of the clauses of our